demonstration at the federal building is happening right now, one of many across the country, as people protest tax day.
Well, welcome back. The nationwide protests are being called Tea Parties, with T standing for taxed enough already.
Well, here in Utah, rallies are planned in Salt Lake, Provo, Logan, St. George, and Richfield. 2 News' Rod Decker is the one at the federal building in Salt Lake. Started about a half hour ago. Rod?
Started about a half hour ago. I'd guess there are more than 500 people. Congressman Jason Chaffetz is here with me, Republican from the 3rd District. He guesses maybe more than 1,000. So you pays your money, you takes your choice. Taxes. What do you got to say here? What are you telling people today about taxes?
People are fired up. We can't keep running this country on a credit card. We're going to spend nearly 28 cents out of every dollar will be a federal dollar spent. That's just absolutely out of control.
28 cents for what?
Well, if you look at the gross domestic product and look at how much our federal government spends, nearly 28 cents out of every dollar is spent by the federal government. It's just unacceptable.
We want both sides. We talked to Democrat Wayne Holland. Here's what he had to say.
If these protesters are protesting anything right now, it's got to be the previous administration, because those are the tax rates that are in effect.
He says these are George W. Bush taxes we're paying now.
That's a cop-out. It's just a little tagline to try to get people fired up. The reality is that President Bush wasn't very good in taxes, but the Democrats have been in control of the Congress for 3 years now. It's been Nancy Pelosi, and it's only the House of Representatives that can initiate spending. So you got to look on that side of the aisle as well.
He says the Obama tax plan will cut taxes for 90% of Americans. Is that true?
Hogwash. It's
How
going to
many
raise taxes.
percent?
He's going to raise taxes on 100% of Americans. His cap and trade, cap and tax. It's going to raise taxes on every
income taxes.
Well, we're going to debate that in the United States Congress. This crowd here is fired up because they don't want to see their taxes increase. They don't want to see government spending the out-of-control money that they are right now.
Strongly conservative here. The first speaker said Senator Orrin Hatch has gone soft, or words to that effect. Do you believe that? Is he no longer the true conservative?
Hey, we got to hold all of our public officials accountable and kick them out when they don't do their jobs. I mean, the reality is we have got to be fiscally conservative. Democrat and Republican, it doesn't matter. We can't keep running this country on a credit card.
Jason Chaffetz, he's here talking about taxes, but mostly I heard him talking about debt. He says we gotta cut back on spending, cut back on debt, and he says he disagrees with Wayne Holland when Wayne Holland says Obama will lower taxes for most Americans. Back to the studio.
All right, tax day is the day to complain, I guess.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Rod. We'll have more on that in a little bit later today.